Welcome to watch our film clip on ITIS landscapes, their support to business objectives and strategic choices when implementing ITIS strategy with reference to Google case study.
With reference to Google case study. The graph is showing the entire landscape of ITIS over the years and in line with the Google case study changed along with the timeline. As we can see in 1990s, there is the distributed network, which is using the client-server distributed technology. The WINS becomes the corporate standards. And in that year, Google has their data center located and launched the Google Doodle. And in the past also in 2000s, it has become to the internet network world, which is the world's wide web technology. And AI, e-commerce, in business, and cloud computing were invented. And in that year, Google has search applications such Google Chrome and Google Toolbar and computer added like Google Maps, which using the HTML language version will work on the almost browsers, scanning the emails automatically. And in the present, in 2010s, it has become to the mobile technology and is using the transported technology, which means they anywhere, anytime, any users can use the network. And the Google has the Google project launched the Google social network, such as the Google Drive and Google Hangouts, which is the communication platform that provides the instant messaging and video chat. And we assume that in the future, in 2020s, the ITIS landscapes will have the using the cloud computing and the ubiquitous computing as a direction. We assume that Google will have the IoT and the Google cloud computing as the future directions.
How IT landscape supports business objectives. For IT investment to be of value to organizations, there is a need to align with business strategy to make sure they support business objectives and hence competitive advantage. Google have invested in various IT infrastructure which support their business effectively as follows. First, web search engine. Google have developed a strong competitive search engine algorithm which supports search of word for useful information by using Google Search, Google Map, Google Earth, and the other related applications made by Google. Google places advertisement alongside any user search result by linking ad with variety of search web app in which Google use AdWords and AdSense technology which charge that advertisers based on aggregate number of clicks. Second one, mobile computing. Google have innovated Android OS, which is widely used by many mobile companies, which they have entered partnership with Google, such as Samsung, HTC, LG, and so on. This helped Google to make a lot of money from its IT infrastructure, which support continued Android OS development and support. Also, they have developed the Play Store, which all Android mobile phone users depend on various mobile applications, which make Google to earn a lot of money. Also, cloud computing. Google have implemented cloud-based infrastructure which support storage of various amount of data on the cloud. The investment in this technology pay back Google money since nowadays many companies they don't want the risk of data storage and the risk associated. Video streaming platform. Google have acquired YouTube platform in 2006, which is used by many people all over the world to post videos, advertisement, and music. YouTube is not yet made profit for Google, but it still provides a platform for advertisement and customer satisfaction. But in few years to come, Google will start making profit since the video streaming now is becoming more popular. Software technology. Google is being invested in IT scalable infrastructure, enabled development of software which support web search engine by allowing web crawling, indexing, searching, and managing distributed files in different data centers. Web crawlers correct all the web information and store in database for further use by other users. Lastly, on hardware technology, Google have invested in more than 25 data centers distributed all around the world for risk purposes, which is full powered all the time and they provide maximum speed search capacity. This IT infrastructure is very powerful, which allows Google to store massive of data, process, and produce results to users, which increase Google their competitive advantage over the other search engines.
The strategic choice and the capabilities of Google for implementing IT or I strategy. The first one, enterprise architecture, which is business application information architectures, to know the integration. Second, developing strategic plan for budgeting, IT infrastructure maintenance cost, decision to buy or develop in-house, project portfolio management, security issues, innovation, research and development. This all should be put together under consideration. The third one is continue improvement on plan as business change. With reference to Google, use differentiation strategy to ensure that they provide product and service at fast speed, great scalability, and at low cost, which make them to be distinct from other competitors, which strengthen their competitive advantage. The next point, Google business strategy failure in China. In 2000, Google decided to expand search engine services in China, but they failed and pulled out of the market in 2010 because of a number of reasons, which are as follows. The first one was the performance issues. Google were having two data centers, Netcom and China Telecom, which supported their services, but the communication between the two data centers were not easy due to bandwidth problem, which made the search engine to be very slow and resulted to be a number of issues or dislikes, while Baidu, the giant competitor, was working fine due to different hosting strategies. So the choice of hosting strategies will not well researched and planned. Government regulation is the second. All the Chinese websites since 2003 were required to have ICP certificate for blocking some bad sites like pornographic sites and protecting patent right. But Google were operating without the certificate, which made the government to block their operations. But later in 2007, they get the license, but they didn't want to obey the government order to remove some of the functionality, provide loophole for pornographic, and hence blocked again.
I'll be talking about Google's business strategy success. In 2008, it launched Google App Engine, which is a utility computing platform for developers. Over the next 10 years, Google's strategy is to move to the provision of computing and information services for companies and consumers via its IT infrastructure. Google is invested in their IT infrastructure, which is the key component in their success, but their focus is how to use their innovative strategies which align with IT strategy to support development of new products and services. Google is leading because of their innovation strategies, which is implemented in four strategies. The first, explicit focus on research and development. Google's Research and Development Lab focuses on developing revolutionary hardware and software ideas along with complementary services. By launching these better products and services publicly to be tried out, Google can see which one takes off, get feedback, and incrementally improve them without having to scrap a product that might take off with further development. Second, acquisition of talented people. Google is among the most active high-tech companies in hiring top engineering talent, including technology industry legends and young guru programmers. Third, innovating corporate culture. Google not only hires talented people but provides them with an environment that encourages risk-taking, creativity, and teamwork. Google's headquarters operates like a graduate school which provides guest speakers and encourages an open-minded environment and out-of-the-box thinking. Fourth, and the last is acquisition of innovative companies. The new products and services that have captured significant user market share have been external acquisitions from Google. These include online video with YouTube and blogging with Blogger. And Google's greatest ability is incorporating other technologies into its core infrastructure.
Regarding to the presentation, we can conclude that Google has a strong IT infrastructure. It's the result of innovation of individual talented people and teamwork for sharing the ideas and risk-taking, but evaluates their ideas with real-world data and holds them accountable for results. However, Google needs to invest more on security, privacy issues to keep trusted from the users and partners, and more than 90% of their marketing based on advertisement, so they need to improve other services to provide more income and avoid the risk of advertisement. With regards to the failure in China, we are recommending that Google invest more in research on local culture, government, and legal regulation of different countries before making a decision.
Thanks for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.